The Russian government has approved a draft military cooperation agreement with the Democratic Republic of the Congo (DRC). This draft includes provisions for warship and fighter jet visits, by invitation or upon request, between the two countries, according to this information shared in particular by the Belgian agency, Belga, quoting the Russian agency, TASS. The agreement includes the organization of joint exercises, participation and monitoring of exercises at the invitation of the competent agencies, visits to warships and fighter planes, according to Article 11 of the Russian Federal Law on International Agreements of Russia. The government has approved the draft military cooperation agreement with the Democratic Republic of the Congo, presented by the Russian Ministry of Defense, in coordination with the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and other concerned federal executive bodies, notes the document cited by the state agency TASS. The DRC had signed an agreement with the United States of America, called Privileged Partnership for Peace and Prosperity, concluded in 2019. But despite this agreement, peace has never appeared in the east of the DRC. On the contrary, Rwanda, another ally of the United States, has again invaded North Kivu, a rich mining province of the DR Congo. Kinshasa has always accused Kigali of using the pretext of Rwandan FDLR rebels or ethnic claims to loot the east of the DRC. This has led Congolese to question the reality of the so-called privileged relationship that would exist between the DRC and the United States. Some Congolese even protested in front of Western embassies, accusing Washington and Brussels of being behind Rwanda in this macabre undertaking, aimed at looting minerals in the DRC. The signing by the European Union on February 19th of a memorandum of understanding aimed at strengthening Rwanda's role in developing sustainable and resilient value chains for critical raw materials has revived suspicions of Western complicity in the destabilization enterprise of the east of the DRC for economic interests, in an attempt to stem a spiral of violence that has lasted for nearly 3 decades. Franklin Nyamsi, a Franco-Cameroonian philosophy professor presenting himself as a Pan-Africanist, had accused the DRC and Rwanda of being under the control of the same master, the West. According to him, this makes the conflict difficult. He called on Felix Tshisekedi to break away from the West, which arms Rwanda and, at the same time, tries to have hypocritical relations with Kinshasa. You have to know that for the West, Congo belongs to it. He reacted in a new video this Wednesday, March 6, 2024, analyzing, according to him, the agitation of the Belgian press about this information on the military agreement project between Russia and the DRC, and that, not without recalling the tragic history of cut hands under the fierce Belgian colonization.